The U.S. Surgeon General warning that social media can have a profound risk on kids' mental health. He's putting the pressure on lawmakers and big tech companies to actually do something to protect kids. Vanessa Yurkovich has more on the Surgeon General's new advisory for parents and caregivers.
A new warning from the highest level, a youth mental health crisis unfolding before our eyes. Social media can pose a profound risk of harm to the mental health and well-being of children and adolescents. That's according to a 25-page advisory from the U.S. Surgeon General. Earlier this year, Surgeon General Dr. Vivek Murthy warned of the unfair matchup.
You're pitting a child against the world's greatest product designers, and that's just not a fair fight.
Nearly every U.S. teenager is on social media. Up to 95% of kids ages 13 to 17 report using social media, with more than a third using it all the time. Kids must typically be 13 to register on social media apps, but nearly 40% of children ages 8 to 12 use it anyway.
I think that it's a time, early adolescence, where kids are developing their identity, their sense of self, and the skewed and often distorted environment of social media often does a disservice to many of those children.
The advisory concluded we do not yet have enough evidence to determine if social media is sufficiently safe for children and adolescents, calling for more research. But it did cite studies which found increased risk of anxiety and depression, poor sleep, online harassment, and low self-esteem.
The time I spent looking at all these attractive people doing amazing things in amazing places, getting disappointed by my own life is never something I want to be doing, especially when I have the power to change it, but I just wasn't because I was spending hours on this app.
Some experts say TikTok has the stickiest and most addicting algorithm, keeping people on the app longer. Last year, TikTok users spent an hour and a half per day on the app on average, more than any other social media platform. This as Montana becomes the first state to ban the social media app on all devices, prompting TikTok to sue.
I don't want to speak for all parents. I think it's very important that parents make their individual decisions with their children. But for me personally, I'm very comfortable with my children getting more involved with understanding technology at an early age.
TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram have parental controls that can monitor teens' screen time and content. But experts say the oversight should begin at home.
It's important, when possible, for parents and caregivers to really model how they would like their children to utilize social media.